Peace, family. Peace. Family, come on in. Let's have a chat. I encountered a very interesting individual on Sunday at Speaker's Corner. I don't know if you guys have seen the video on SoCo Films yet, but it's an interesting one, and we're gonna go through this argument together to see if this dude, Deen, is I found out his name was. Apparently he's the one of the guys at Quilliam, the Quilliam Foundation, and apparently he's a Muslim. So that's what he revealed to me. Okay, that day. And I want to kind of break down his argument. What's good Pendragon's Den? Yeah, I need to break down some of the stuff he said in there, because I've encountered sophistry before. Okay, Melanated Goddess, what's good? I encountered sophistry before, guys. I encountered sophistry debating Hamza, Ginger Hamza. I encountered sophistry debating Shabir Youssef. And I've encountered sophistry debating Muhammad Hijab. But this level of sophistry, okay, is very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go through the stuff that this guy said, and I want to see to the family whether or not what this guy's saying makes sense. Lemon Egg, what's good? Simon Fly, what's good? Look, tell the people to come on in, share, let the family know. Eduardo Neto, let the family know. Good morning. Okay, let's get it in. Let's talk about some of this stuff, because I feel like there's a shift in the way in which, it seems like the way in which people are going to try and engage with me when it comes to debating Islam. Yeah, because I found him when he came. He sought me out at Speaker's Corner, and he wanted to really speak about this stuff. He's like, I've seen your videos and stuff, and you know, I want to kind of speak to you. And I'm like, all right, cool. So the conversation kind of started out about me speaking about my communication with the ancestors, right? And he was like a dog with a bone on that one, right? He was like a dog with a bone, and he's like, you are deluded, you're delusional. And I was like, yep, that's fine, I'm cool with that, 100%. I said, but just like I said to all people before in my debates, when it comes to beliefs, we're all deluded to someone. Do you know what I'm saying? We're all delusional to somebody. But Sonny, be coy, Cali up in this bish. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go through some of the stuff that he said. This is what he said, okay? He said, I don't believe your premise that all religions are delusional. That's what he said. I'm quoting him now, verbatim. Now, he's a Muslim, and his religion starts off with Muhammad having a delusion in a cave. Muhammad, the central prophet to his religion, right, to the book called the Quran, says he was in a cave, he had convulsions or whatever, and he saw an angel. Now, this same Muhammad, according to the narrative, was suicidal. His madness or his delusion was so bad that he had suicidal thoughts. He would go to the top of mountains and think to throw himself off of it. So this was a suicidal man, this Muhammad, right, who seemed like he was having delusions, right? But Mr. Deen was talking about, oh, Sarah, you've admitted you're deluded. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, I'm deluded, fine, cool. But you follow a deluded man, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, according to the narrative, you follow a deluded man. So you're now building your beliefs of somebody else's delusions. Does that make sense? To do that? I mean, I don't know, family, if that makes sense to do that. And then he says, you need to demonstrate my delusion. Okay, well, we'll demonstrate your delusion. You assert Allah as a fact. You say Allah is a fact, okay? But like I say, you're not able to prove that fact. So it's actually quite fair of me to say, if you say something exists, yet you can't prove it exists, I can call you deluded. If I assert that unicorns exist, yet I can't prove unicorns exist, people can call me deluded, bro. And they will call me deluded for believing in unicorns. However, unicorns are actually part of your religion. You remember Muhammad jumped on this winged horse thing and shot up to heaven on it. But you're talking about me being deluded though. So you're now talking about stuff that you can never ever substantiate. You can never ever substantiate this stuff. But I'm admitting to the fact that, you know, I'm deluded. I said I was communicating with my ancestors when I meditate. It's my experience. Oh my gosh. Family, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? We're back? Are we back? We're back. Fucking hell, this is getting ridiculous now, man. They're really trying to fucking shut me down. It's pissing me the fuck off now, man. Seriously. Every time I do a live stream, shit starts to happen. It's a fucking joke, man. Anyway. Fuck those gremlins, okay? So yeah, then he said, you've spoken to a lot of Muslims, but you haven't engaged with Islam. Now, to me, that sounds like he's firing shots. Sounds like he's firing shots at, I don't know, he's firing shots at the rest of the Muslims now, it seems like. He's firing shots. He's saying, I've engaged, I've spoken to a lot of Muslims, but have not engaged in Islam. So what is Islam now? Because it seems like he's got his own philosophical take on Islam, whereas the Muslims and the Islam that I've actually been, you know, talking about or engaged, necessarily the one that he holds to be true. Now he says, it's worse a person who doesn't know they're delusional. He said, I'm worse because I admit to being delusional. But with my delusion, I'm not killing anyone. With my delusion, I'm not beheading people. With my delusion, I'm not enslaving people. I'm not castrating people. I'm not doing any of that. But my one's worse though than other people's delusions who started out with a deluded man in a cave who thought he saw an angel and was suicidal. But mine's worse though. Mine's worse. Okay, if you say so. Family, can you still see me? Because I'm starting to think that you can't. Because I'm not seeing anything. Exactly. I'm not even, okay, cool. I'm not, exactly, said Melanated Goddess. I'm not asking anyone to join me in my delusion. I'm quite happy doing my own shit, if I'm totally honest. You keep cutting out. Yeah, this is interesting. I feel I might, do you know what, family? I might just have to record this without it being live and then upload it. Because Dr. Killer Master's in the building. The stream's cool. Okay, cool. All right, fine. They're definitely trying to shut me down, though. They're definitely trying to shut me down. So yeah, so he says, yeah, I'm a person who admits they're deluded, and I'm worse than the person who doesn't know they're deluded. I'm like, bro, like, still cutting out. That's weird. Family. I mean, no, it's good. No, it's good. It's not cutting out. Okay, maybe there are just gremlins in here telling me that it's cutting out. Okay, cool. So yeah, he says I'm worse than him basically because of my delusion. But like I said, I'm not asking anybody to join me in my delusion, and I'm not letting anyone over my delusion or the delusion of somebody else that I choose to follow. Remember, this is Muhammad's delusions now that people are choosing to follow. Your Prophet Muhammad had delusions, and you're choosing to follow his delusions. The man was suicidal. He couldn't take it. He was going through some mad stuff in his head. He was seeing some mad stuff. He thought he was possessed. Okay? But mine's worse. No sound. Are you fucking with me? Okay. One equals sound, video quality 2. All good. All right, who is that person there that keeps saying that? Because now I'm starting to get suspicious of your ass. I'm starting to get suspicious of you. Who the fuck are you trying to fuck with me now? Anyway, then he says, I don't have to accept the historical claim of Muhammad in the cave. He said I doesn't have to accept the historical claim of Muhammad in a cave. That's central to the religion. There is no Quran, there is no anything without Muhammad in the cave. What are you talking about? You don't have to accept it. I don't understand. I don't understand why you'd say you don't need to accept that to be a Muslim. Then he said to me, oh, and I asked him if Muhammad was deluded. Then he tried to control the narrative. He tried to say, oh, why don't you ask if Muhammad was a prophet? No, I don't have to ask that question. I'm asking you if Muhammad had the cave incident, let's say. He said you don't have to believe that. I said to him, what kind of Muslim are you, bro? Because I don't understand who you are. I don't understand what type of Islam you're talking about right now. It seems like you're on some new age Islam, I don't know, stuff. Like, I don't know what this new age Islam stuff is, bro. You're gonna have to like really break it down for me, because you don't have to believe in Muhammad in the cave. You don't have to prove Allah and all. And it's like, bro, like I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie. I was confused. I was like, what kind of Muslim is this? Like, I don't understand. What is this? Like, have you had this conversation with other Muslims? Because you're some new dude right now. Like, you're the new guy on the block that's trying to take some